I'm Halise, endeavoring to persevere as always. If you're new here, I make videos about my chaotic good life. Subscribe, follow, social media, all of that. So in today's video, I am going to show you how I am going to take my propagated monstera that I have been propagating for some time now and transfer it to the LECA system, or what is also known as semi-hydroponics. So this is a way to grow plants without using dirt, and I first learned about this when I was scouring YouTube looking for tips in the YouTube plant community. I really think this is a great system if you are someone who lives in an apartment, you don't have access to a yard and a hose, so you can easily, transfer your dirt and do other things and play around with dirt mixtures, if you don't have a garage. Whenever it is time to refertilize my plants via dirt, it's a real hassle. It really is difficult. So yeah, this is why I've been leaning towards this system, and I want to eventually do all of my plants in LECA, but right now I've just converted just to sort of get my feet wet on the process, and I'm gonna show y'all how to do this. But the two I've converted, I'll go ahead and show you real quick. One of them is this Hoya Crimson Crown named Bertoli, as you can see, and I put this in LECA from dirt a little over a month ago, and it's doing really well. As you can see, it's called a Hoya Crimson Crown because they end up getting these pretty red leaves if they're happy. And so this leaf actually came up about a week or two after I had transferred it to LECA, and I was like, that means it's happy, yay! How exciting! And then the other plant that I have put to LECA is Marble Nuggets, that's his name, but it is a philodendron. And this was a propagation that I had going just in a jar with some water for about a month or so. And then after I saw it really starting to take root in the jar of water, I switched it to LECA. It hasn't put out any new leaves yet, but I'll do a close-up of the roots. Oh my goodness, it has taken off in LECA. It seems to really like it, and so I'm just giving him some space, letting him really get a great root system going, and then hopefully, in another couple weeks, I'll get a nice new leaf. So these are the two plants I've already put into LECA, and again, today we're going to put my monstera into LECA, and I have been propagating this monstera just in this little Folgers cup. Try to use your plastic as much as you can, try to keep it out the landfill when you can. But I have been propagating this monstera for like almost 2 months. It's been a while. I got it right when we all started having to stay home and social distance. So for me, it was like March. It was around March that I got this. So we're already into June. And you can see it is very ready, very ready to be potted into something. It has completely taken off. The roots have roots, which is awesome. You love to see that. And similarly, I haven't gotten a new leaf or anything out of it yet. I think it's just focused on growing right now. And so in this video, I'm going to show you how I'm going to put this into this vessel. But the last thing I'm going to show you how to do with this video is how to create your nutrient water to help sustain your plants and help them grow. I'll use Super Thrive on this monstera to help it ease into the LECA system and help it have a better time of doing that. Although it should be fine because, again, I've noticed that propagating in water and then switching to LECA, they seem to like that because it's a pretty seamless transition. So I'll use Super Thrive water, and I will show you how to pH balance your water. Yeah, so they like their pH to be between 5.5 and 6.5, and so I'm going to show you how to pH balance your water so that way, and how to have quite a bit of it. So I'll have this filled up and keep my water in here, and as I notice their reservoir go down, I'll just pour some more in. Okay, so I went ahead and emptied out the water, most of the water, from our LECA. It is here, it is ready to go. And I have our bowl, and then I have our plant. So the first thing we're gonna do is fill this up about halfway with LECA. That is probably good. Don't want to do too much more than that. now we're just gonna place our monstera in, and then we're just gonna fill it all the way up to the top. And as we're filling, we're gonna make sure we're kind of shaking to get the leca to really set the plant in place. And we're gonna just fill it up the rest of the way. And again, one good final shake to really make sure everything's kind of in place. Okay, so now we are going to put together our nutrient water. Again, I'm using Super Thrive, and we will be using our pH tester. If you buy this set, then it does come with a little eye droplet as well. Okay, so we're ready to put together our nutrient water for our plant here. You're only supposed to use 1/4 of a teaspoon of Super Thrive in a gallon of water. Right, you know, just gotta do it. So for me, I'm guesstimating that 1/4 of a teaspoon will be about halfway full of this tiny cap. And now I'm going to take our painstaking nutrient water that we have made and just begin to pour it, again, kind of trying to pour it evenly across the plant so some of it kind of lands on it as well. But fill it up until we hit our hole right here, and the water comes just below it. And ideally we don't let any water come out because it took so long for us to get it together. So, you know, pour slowly, be careful, and kind of keep checking the level. Cool. And that is it. It's ready. It's done. I'm gonna now put this plant over by I have a giant balcony window, and that's why a lot of my plants kind of live in this corner, because the balcony window. But I'm gonna put him right on top of my little table over here so he can get nice good sun. When you are doing a propagation and putting it into leca, make sure you have the plant get a lot of sun, just to help it again with that transition, make it feel really good, make him feel really happy. So this beautiful monstera is done. Thank you so much again for stopping by. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Big shout out to my Patreon production team, patreon.com/Halise. There you get early access to videos as well as private weekly vlogs. It's an awesome time. And also coming soon, I will be having editing and filming classes on my Patreon as well. So it's a good time. Check it out if you're interested, patreon.com/Halise. And I will see you when I see you. Bye.